Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Instant Rice.
We have a name now.
Yeah, that's actually true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we
First
coined the
episode-
name after the last episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say first episode we didn't actually have an. Oh fuck, we didn't actually have a name. Well, my name is Jordan, and I think I have a sinus infection. So,
Oh no.
I'm gonna sound like a stuffed up idiot for this. Hopefully not too much longer, because I got some medicine, but I don't know how it's gonna work. But how about you introduce yourself, Mike?
And I'm Mike. I do not have a sinus infection.
God
I
damn
feel
it.
fine.
Must be fucking nice, dude. It sucks. Like I talk, and like no matter how much I unblock it, it's always fucking blocked. And like it's just so annoying. But yeah, that sucks. But
No, I had a month back. I had a really bad cold that was turning into a sinus infection.
Oh.
And
I don't feel so bad now.
it was the worst, man.
Dude.
So I feel you right now. I feel
Yeah,
you.
I went through a whole box of tissues the other day, and not even in a good way, not even in a fun way. I fucking just had to blow my nose repeatedly, and yeah, I don't know if it sounds different this time because we actually are up in the studio today, and the walls are actually soundproof, so
Yeah, look at these bad boys.
I hope this sounds a little bit better than last time. I don't know if it will. Hopefully the fan doesn't pick up the fan because we're in the south side slums, so we have fans in the windows. We have little box fans up in the studio. So
We don't have the budget for central area.
yeah, no central air in this budget yet, but I think it'll be a little better. But if not, whatever. If it sounded fine for the first time, so at least if it sounds just as good as the first time, then that's all
I think
that
we'll be
matters.
fine, yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you bring any topics today?
I had a couple stuff.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Just a few
I was
stuff.
so excited. I mean, I had a potential couple, but no.
I guess it's movie news or
Okay.
whatever.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you saw, but I just recently watched the new trailer for Candyman by Jordan Peele.
Oh, wait, was it a new trailer?
No, I don't think it's a new trailer,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I just found out that he's doing that
Oh,
movie.
really? Yeah, dude. I haven't watched the trailer for it yet or anything. I don't. Yeah, there's a trailer.
Yeah, there is a trailer. I saw
Oh.
it on Twitter.
Ooh,
But,
okay.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited for it. I liked his past movies.
Yeah,
and stuff.
dude. Especially because I think in his hands this will be really good. And I haven't seen the originals.
I've seen the first one, but I haven't seen the sequels that came out after it.
Yeah, because I know there's a bunch of them. I think because I know there's there's the original one, but I feel like in the 90s and the 80s and stuff, every little slasher movie had a bunch of sequels. Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
out
and
here, it looks like.
in typical 80s 90s fashion, they just kind of get worse
Yeah.
with each
Oh,
installment. I feel like.
Okay, there's only 3 of them at least.
Okay, that's not
So
as bad.
They
as
didn't get Halloween. How
Yeah.
Halloween had 50 of them.
I saw a new trailer for that new one too.
Oh yeah. I saw that too, and I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't see the remake, the 2018
Me
remake.
neither.
I didn't even see that, or 2017. I didn't
I've
see
been
that
meaning
remake.
to, but
Yeah, me too. Jake said it was fine, and I think someone said it was pretty. This was pretty bloody.
really.
Yeah, but yeah, I haven't watched I watched all the original ones, and I watched the 2 Rob Zombie ones, but I haven't seen the new one.
No, I'm in the same boat then.
Yeah.
I kind of just not. I didn't want to say I stopped on the series.
Yeah.
I just
Just
never
didn't-
went to.
Never got around to it. Those Rob Zombie ones, man. I was thinking the other day. I was like, I really think that Rob Zombie would have remade Friday the 13th way better than Halloween.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like Rob Zombie making a Friday the 13th movie would have been fucking crazy compared to because there's too much story in Halloween, whereas Friday the 13th there's not a lot of story that he has to go off of.
True.
It's just bloody kills and being fucked up like he likes, and with nothing really around it. But Halloween, there's all there's all this story that he kind of just doesn't know how to do. He cannot make a good story, and so it just feels weird, and it is bloody and gory and stuff, but there's all this stuff that I don't know, it just was weird. But with Friday, he could have just easily made not Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees just it could have been just bloody, and then they remade the Friday the 13th with someone else or whatever. But
Yeah.
that was really bad. Actually, it was kind of okay.
It was was alright.
Yeah, like I remember I used to really hate it because like I don't know, I haven't seen it in a while though, so like I don't remember how bad it really was, but I remember it being like pretty much just porn, right? Like there was just like all sex. It was like sex scenes after sex scenes, and like the kills were like kind of boring sometimes, except for like the beginning scene where like the flashback or whatever, and like he hangs the guy,
sleeping bag,
the sleeping bag.
That's honestly probably the most notable kill
dude,
from that movie for me.
Sure. Like that's so scary how he like hangs him with the fire in the sleeping bag and locks him in there, and he just, dude, that scared the hell. I was like, dude, what?
Dude, I actually whenever I go camping, I don't bring a sleeping bag, and there's a part of me that wonders like, did that movie influence me?
Maybe,
where like
dude.
I get scared
Maybe.
or like.
Dude, it might have because like, but how did he lock him in there?
I don't know. Did he just like shove her head in and like zip it completely? Like, like get
I don't think sleeping bags have a zipper all the way through, so like I don't think that would work. But you just got back from camping, Mike.
I did.
How was that?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It rained.
Oh,
for like a good, like I want to say like half of the trip. It rained prior, so like the entire time it was wet.
Yeah.
And the Saturday and Sunday that we were still there, it was just raining like almost all day. That being said, though, a good time, a really good time. Like how my cousin Vinny, like the way how he stated, it was like rain or shine, like it's still family time, you know.
Yeah, dude.
And it was a good time. I want to say we bought 12 cases of beer and like 7 cases of seltzer and shit.
Oh my
like
gosh.
we spent well over like $300 total on alcohol.
How many of you guys were there?
It was 9 of us.
Oh, okay.
So like it's not as bad. Like if it was like only 4 of us, that's a drinking problem. Like
yeah, I saw you guys were playing Vietnam, and I was like, oh shit. And I could tell even you got drunk.
Yeah, it was bad. I went through an entire case of like seltzer in like less than an hour and a half during on that Vietnam game myself.
Yeah,
because we were
holy fuck.
We were calling each other out if you're doing like bitch sips or whatever. So it's like we were like counting the gulps and stuff. It was,
jeez. Yeah, you guys go crazy out there when you go. I know that.
It was a lot of fun though. We also did like a case race and stuff too.
Okay.
And which my team won.
Okay.
We won by like 1 beer, but it's alright. But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. We go to like, it's called Bagley Rapids.
Yeah.
It's like a very like traditional. There's not like electricity there or anything.
Oh, really?
They don't even have like showers or like running water. Like literally, it's just like you got toilets.
Oh.
And it's not even like flushable
holes in the
toilet.
ground.
Yeah, holes in the ground. Like that's the only technology you get.
Bunch of stinky boys.
Yeah, and so we go into like the rapids, like the water.
Yeah.
And like that's where we take our showers and stuff. And like,
oh my god.
we always bring like Suave shampoo, like 3-in-1 shampoo for men's, and like we just go into the river and just we just do it all. We just slap that shit everywhere, and it's a good time.
That's why you call it man's country.
Yeah, man's country.
I got the invite 2 years ago, Mike, but I didn't get the invite this year.
I'm sorry. The reason, all right, because we had a lot of people going this year, or like we had like a lot of people queued. And
how many people usually go?
So in the past it used to be like 4 or like 5 or 6.
Oh, so you guys.
But like, now we get like we range from like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Holy shit.
But
is it all your family?
Yeah. This year specifically was just like all family.
Okay.
And stuff,
yeah, dude.
No, for sure. I am making a promise right here, right now. Next year we will get you in.
I remember because we talked about like recording on Saturdays, and I'm like, wait, I was like, I'm gonna say, okay. I almost got pissed. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Where is he? And I was like, oh yeah, I think you told me.
Yeah.
And I remembered like yesterday. I'm like, oh yeah, he fucking told me he was going camping. And I was like, that motherfucker. We're supposed to record on Saturdays. But like, Yeah, I was like, damn, I don't know what time he's coming back. And I was like, I think he's coming back today. And I was like sitting, and I was like waiting. I'm like, got my little headset on, I'm ready. But I was like, I don't think he's coming home today. But yeah, I completely forgot because I remember like last week you told me, because I told you I had this weekend off, and I was like, yeah, we can go do another trip like we talk like we always do. And you're like, oh, I'm going camping.
I had to break the news.
And I forgot about that conversation. I'm like, that motherfucker, he's ditching our business. And I was like, oh wait. I remember that like yesterday. I was like, he fucking told me he was going camping. And I was like, dude, that looks crazy. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. I love that you call it man's country and like you actually like bathe in the waters, like the rapids and shit.
Dude, it's a good
I remember
time.
seeing the video last year, I think it was, of you like you bathing in there, and I was like, dude, you look like a grizzly bear. You guys are a bunch of like animals, but it looks fucking sick.
Oh, dude, I fucked up this year though. With like man's country and stuff. So normally like we sleep in tents, obviously.
Yeah.
And
how many tents do you guys bring?
So it usually goes Vinny and his two brothers.
Okay.
Because they have like a family sized tent. So
okay.
Him and his two brothers sleep in one tent. Sam and his brother sleeps in another tent. I sleep in my own personal tent.
Oh, really?
And then like Christian sleeps in his personal tent,
Okay.
and then like whoever else comes like usually with
Right.
their own tent.
Their own tent.
So like around like 4 or 5 tents.
Okay.
And so I have my own tent, and normally like past years what I do is like I just bring like a shit ton of blankets and stuff to like pad the ground and stuff.
Yeah.
This year, like the day before we went to Walmart to do like some last second shopping.
Yeah.
And we were passing the camping supplies, and I saw a cot.
Okay.
And I was like, this could be some like, this is like gourmet camping, you know?
Yeah.
Like I could be like fine dining this year and just like sleep on a nice cot and not have to sleep on the cold hard ground. And so I'm like, it was $60, and I'm like, you know what, $60 for like a lifetime cot, let's do it, let's buy it. And I did it. And and so the next day we leave, we go, we get to our site. I'm putting up my tent, and I look at my tent after I fully put it up, and I'm like, that's a small tent. It's a tent meant for one person or whatever, and it's a smaller tent. And I just like deep down I knew it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. And I'm like, but I gotta try. So I grabbed the cot, I set it all up, and then I open the door to my tent, and I'm like sticking it in, like a good chunk of it sticking out. I try to everyone was like giving me shit for like they were laughing. I'm like, no, it'll fit. And I like tried like putting it diagonal, you know, trying to find a weird angle and shit, and it didn't fit. And the worst part about it was I was like double or nothing on this cot. So I only brought a single blanket and 2 pillows.
Dude.
And I didn't even have anything to pad the ground or anything. Because I was like so excited for this cot. It was horrible.
And it rained too, so you couldn't even like sleep outside with it or anything.
Exactly. So like every morning I wanted to die because like my back was aching. I'm like, I felt like paralyzed.
I stood on a fucking rock.
I know, exactly. It was awful.
Your back is just arched. You're laying on one giant boulder.
literally like I would wake up and like I'd be on my back and I just like I can't move. I like have to get like to even sit up. I have to like roll on my side and like fucking like with all my might like use my arms to push myself up. That's how bad it was.
Like when Patrick would lay on his house.
I wanted to die, man. Every morning like they ask because they knew my situation. Like, hey, how'd you sleep last night? I'm like, I want to die, or like I feel like shit.
Oh, dude, that's so
bad. So, lesson learned: if you're gonna buy something, make sure it fits.
Dude, that's what happened to us too. We went camping once, and we had an air mattress, but like, I put the tent up, and I'm like, oh fuck, this better fit. So we blew it up, and like we tried to put it in the door, and it just would not fit. We're like, fuck. So I pulled out the stakes of the tent and I drug it over to the truck, and we like deflated the air mattress, and then I put it in the tent, and then I plugged it in from the truck, and then I inflated it and I pushed everything back to its spot, restaked it down. So like the whole tent was just an air mattress. I was like, this works. But oh my god, it was, and like it was so hot too. I was like, camping is just miserable most of the time.
Yeah, no, I used to hate camping.
Yeah,
I really
like
did.
I love it, but I hate it at
Yeah.
the same time. There's so much. I'm like, this sucks. And like, oh my god, because like it's so humid. And, like it's cold when you go to bed, and then you wake up and you're like drenched in sweat. You're like, dude, it's like hot. It's so humid. And like if you can't take that, because like at least for us, we were it didn't rain, so we didn't have the little top of the tent on. So like
Okay.
it was just like the netting. So
Yeah.
like the bugs just didn't get us, but and we could like look at the stars and stuff. But like, dude, it's just so hot in the morning. And like we went with Noah's family and stuff. So like we were the only people there who weren't the family. And
Oh,
so like
no.
so like we were like laying there like, should we like we both woke up like we hear them all talking and stuff. Like, do we go out there? like do we act like we were family or whatever? Do we go out there? And so like she's like, sure, I guess. And then they like got up and we went out. But I was like, dude, it was just camping 95% of the time. It's just not fun. Like the bugs,
Yeah,
the heat.
the mosquitoes, man.
Oh.
Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. It's
got-
like,
you got-
I'm still itching.
I was gonna say, you an itchy boy.
Yeah, I'm definitely itching. I've been itching this entire time.
How'd sleeping in your bed feel after that?
Oh my god, dude.
At least you get the best sleep of your life when you get back.
It felt like a paradise.
Yeah.
'Cause, before I left, I did a shit ton of laundry and like
Yeah.
my blankets and like my sheets and stuff
Okay.
included. So when I got home, I came home to like a fresh bed, like
Okay.
never used before,
Uh-huh.
and I just well, first I took a shower
Oh,
because I
for
felt
sure.
like garbage.
Oh, I would not lay in my bed after that. I'd be like, I gotta shower.
Yeah,
all this shit
no,
off
you
me.
got to get all that bug spray off. You got to make
Uh-huh.
sure that you just got to shower, especially like in a place where it's like, yeah, going in the rapids to like wash yourself and stuff is like fun
Yeah.
and cool, but let's be real, swimming in like rapid water isn't
Yeah,
exactly the
it's pretty-
cleanest.
it's pretty yucky.
Yeah. So like, yeah, the first thing I always do when I get home, like camping, most of the time I never unpack my stuff.
Yep,
'cause
just
I'm
leave
like-
it in
I'm
the
just like,
bag
I'll do
for a
that
week.
later. I hop in the shower and then plop in my bed and take a nap. It's
Yeah,
the
dude.
most rewarding thing in the world.
It makes it all worth it. Yeah, like the bringing home and like leaving everything in that bag. Everything's somehow like damp and like everything's moist. just
Yeah,
rolled up.
I hate
It's all just
that.
rolled up in a
I
ball in your
hate
in your
that
thing.
shit,
So then
dude.
you finally get to it. You're like, there's like dirt in it. And, like you pull it up and just sand falls from the pants, and you're just like, oh my
It's
god.
The gross.
Just everything is just so gross.
And then like I said, this year it was raining a shit ton.
Yeah.
So like I had like a bunch of mud and stuff this
Yeah.
time too, and I was like, oh, it was gross.
Yeah, camping's always pretty yucky, but it's fun if it's nice. If it's nice weather, then like it's fun, and like it depends who you go with too. Like
Yeah,
you
I
went
was
with your
about-
friends and
for
stuff.
for me, it's like the company. That's
Yeah.
what decides if it's a good time or not. Because, like, I'll be honest. Like, if I was with like my actual parents or something like
Yeah.
that, I would have hated my life.
Dude.
Like, it would have been raining. I'd been sitting in my tent. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
I
Here?
just wanted to go. You just want to go home,
Right, but because I had like my cousins and stuff, and like we were doing like drinking games.
Yeah.
Like when you're drunk, you don't give a shit.
Oh yeah,
You
dude,
know?
for sure, and especially because you're drinking, you're playing games with your friends and stuff. It's like, but when you're with your parents, it's like I think just go home.
Yeah.
Like I used to get ecstatic when my dad would say we're leaving a day early. I'd be like, let's fucking go, because I had no reception. I just wanted to hang out with my friends all the time, and I was like, but I used to go camping a lot, and I don't know. I guess I'm not really much for it with my family, but like
Yeah,
with friends,
there's-
it's probably fun as hell.
There's a point for me too where my family, like I used to go camping with my family,
Yeah.
and there's just like there was this one really really bad camping
Oh
trip,
yeah.
and it just kind of like it killed it for us. We're
Yeah.
like, we're not camping anymore.
Fucking done with this bullshit.
It-
This white people
Yeah,
bullshit.
it was bad, dude. It was a bad camping trip, and we were like, never again. And then, so honestly, I haven't been like camping since. But then I started doing the man's country
Yeah.
with the boys.
You guys have been
and-
doing that for a long time.
Yeah. So Vinny and Christian have been doing it for, I want to say 14 years.
That's what he said
now.
on his Instagram.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck.
This year I joined in late. This was my 7th year.
Okay.
Of going. I want to say
Damn.
my 7th year, and
Yeah, man.
some other people like Sam. I think this was like his third
Okay.
year.
yeah.
So like we're still getting people today that like, never gone before. And but yeah, no, it's a good tradition at this point.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
At first I hated it. I'll be honest. At first I hated it because I was still in like I hate camping mode.
Yeah.
But then like
you realize what it was all about.
Yeah.
It wasn't about living on the land. Yeah, it was about family. But yeah, man, that's crazy. That's super fucking dope. Like 7 years, and like I think you guys only skipped that 1 year because of Vinny.
Yeah.
When he almost died.
They actually ended up going.
Really?
Yeah. Well, like no, like so they canceled that at that point, but they went later that year.
Oh, they just rescheduled.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that was the year I was gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I remember that. I was like, dude, holy shit, he would have died.
Yeah, he legitimately almost died.
Like if we would have went like when we were supposed to, he literally could have died out there.
No, like deadass. I think he would have died if he like tried to shrug it off or something like that. So it was a good thing that he went to the hospital.
Dude, that is such a crazy thing. Even today, I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, that shit's scary, man.
Yeah, dude. But what's another topic to segue into?
Segue.
Camping. Because that Friday the 13th, the camping was pretty clean.
Yeah, no, it was very clean.
Yeah, man. I guess the only things I was thinking about were like things that it's been long enough that we can like get into without like worrying about spoiling things.
Yeah, sure.
And you watched Invincible, didn't you?
Oh, you're gonna hate me.
Wait, did you only watch a little bit of it, or did you never start it?
I had never even started it.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's like a superhero like animated.
It's really good. Watch it, dude. It's really fucking good.
I've seen clips because obviously like they got like meme to shit on like some of the stuff.
I couldn't remember if you said you watched it because even Taylor watched it.
Yeah,
Taylor's watched all of it and Noah's watched all of it. So I was like, I think Mike's probably definitely watched it, but he hasn't.
No, I'm sorry.
Second. Resident Evil 8, have you watched? All the way?
Yeah.
So, like, I think that's been long enough. I really hated, like, Chris, but, like, at the end, and I really like Chris, you know? Because, like, it was weird. I was so, like, I was like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing with Chris, you know? And
I'm
like,
judging your words carefully right now because you know Chris is my favorite.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, Mike's going to fucking hate this because they're turning him into, like, I don't know, man. But like,
so I can actually tell you what they're doing with like, or at least my interpretation of what they're doing with Chris.
And like, it's weird, like how he looks too. He looks so like normal, right? Didn't he look like just like a normal dude?
No, he looks like a beefcake still. An 8, yeah.
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
He's always got like a big jacket on.
Bro. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. So most of the time you see him in like the little trench coat, so you can't really see it. But especially when you like. When you bump into him later for like the Heisenberg fight and stuff, he doesn't have his trench coat.
Which, in the Heisenberg fight, he mentions the punching the boulder.
Yeah, he mentioned that's canon.
That's fucking canon.
That's canon,
can't believe that.
Yeah,
bro. But then at the same time, like, if that's canon, then what the fuck happened to Sheva? Because we never got any explanation for that.
I think so. I think she just like joined, or I think she's just still part of like the BSAA
probably.
And there's some fan theories. There's some fan theories that she was actually part of Chris's Hound Wolf Pack squad. Obviously that's just like fan theory.
Yeah.
But truthfully I don't know what they did with Sheva.
People hated Sheva. I thought she was fine.
No, I didn't have a problem with her either.
I think people hate the AI of her, and that's not even like the character; it's just the AI. Like Ashley's AI in Resident Evil 4 is god awful as well. So I think they just can't make good AI.
Okay, I'm gonna backpedal a little bit. I did hate her when I first played 5.
Oh, really?
Not because of her AI or not even because of her character in general. The way how I saw it as I was playing through, you know what 5 is.
Yeah.
I thought she was like going to be replacing Jill completely.
Oh.
And because like obviously Jill goes missing.
Yeah.
And like he like starts like partner, and So I'm like, you are not replacing Jill, dude. Like, get out
Bring
of
back
here. Yeah, exactly.
Jill is your partner, not her.
Exactly. I'm like, you're cheating on it, bitch. And I was getting mad. I was getting mad. But as an older adult,
Yeah. Okay.
I understand that.
Especially because Jill comes back in 6.
yeah.
So you're like, all right, I'm watching you closely, bitch. I'm watching you, Chris, you whore. But no, in 8, because I just finished it. I really hate Ethan. I hate that character.
Really?
Yeah, he is.
I thought.
Horrible.
I'll be honest. I figured that you'd like him.
I did not. I did not. I hate him, but at the end, I was kind of okay with him. Like when he, like, actually, spoilers just in case. We're gonna say spoilers just in case we get into it. But when he died, and like, I don't know, man. Like it was kind of like emotional for me, like because I hated him. I hated him in 8, or I hate him in 7 and 8. Like I hated him all the way through. He was just so stupid. He was like almost like this brain dead character, and then he sacrificed himself at the end. And I'm like, dude, damn. I don't know why I care so much, but that was like the only point where I actually saw him as a real person and not like some kind of soulless body of a character that you play as.
Is it because the 7 and 8 are like first person, so you like don't get to see his face or like get to see his like facial expressions when shit happens, or?
Well, I'm sure if you saw his face, he'd probably be making like a fucking dope face the whole time.
Or because like also like he's very different from past Resident Evil characters because he's like the average Joe character.
Yeah.
He's not like a trained cop or a special agent.
He's
or
just
like
some
that.
Guy who
literally is just, oh hey, I got a message from my wife to come pick me up.
Well, that was in 7, and then after, like I don't know, like at the beginning of 7, that's how he started. But then now he's like, cause he's a mold, he's like a mold monster. So like he's able to like regenerate and able to like survive crazy fucking like events that happen to him. So I didn't understand that being a thing until the end of 8, and I was like, so he got infected by the mold, but he reacted differently instead of like being or like mentally affected by it too. It was just physical, and I just was like, you know, what's the difference between him and Jack Baker in the way that they both reacted differently to it? Like they're both just random dudes. What makes Ethan so special that he got infected this certain way? And it's just I was having a hard time like understanding like why he was able to like survive all this stuff. And then I was like, he's part of the mold, and I don't know, man. It was just weird. It's just so much.
So it wasn't really like the character's personality. It was just more like his whole
no, his personality was gone. Like his lines were just
I'll admit some of his lines are cheesy.
Yeah, really bad. And like I think that also adds a little charm to him, where it's like he is just a normal guy, so like he's not too heroic or noble, so his one-liners come off as like a normal guy saying it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Like that was so lame. So like I don't know. I don't like him, but I also like I don't know. I'm fine with him, but like I don't know. And like when he died, then I was like, damn, why did I care about that? I really should not have cared, because like he was so stupid.
They got you at the end. That's they roped you with some emotional stuff.
Yeah, but like I remember like he died and like he was walking and like Chris was helping him. He's like, we're getting out of here, and I'm like, this is fucking badass. And then he's like, and then like that like tree or whatever, like the monster blocked Chris from Ethan, and Ethan quickly handed the baby off, and then he was stuck on his own. And I'm like, no way, dude, because like he died the first time, and then he was able to still survive until he killed Mother. What's her name? Mother Miranda, yeah, and like they killed each other, which I don't know, man. I thought it was actually pretty like that game. I was so confused what the fuck was going on, because like at the beginning, you start with like the way you go through so many different enemies, and like I don't know, it was just so everywhere for me. It was like all over the place, because like with 4 and like 5 and 6, you know, it stays to one basic type of enemy, And then at 7, and well, I guess 7 does too. 7 stays in like the mold monsters, and then all of a sudden 8, there's lichens and there's like vampires, and it's got like all these different things. I'm like, this is supposed to be in present day as well, and I'm like, where
Yeah.
are they? What is this?
Yeah.
It just didn't feel Resident Evil to me. A lot of people liked it better than 7, but I didn't. I liked 7 way better.
I think I like the atmosphere of 7
Yeah,
better.
for
'Cause,
sure.
like one of the biggest complaints about 8 is like it's not as scary as
Yeah.
number 7, and I think that's like the atmosphere does a big
Yeah,
thing. You're in a house locked in with monsters trying
Yep.
to kill you at every step,
yeah,
and like I mean technically you're being hunted down by monsters at 8,
Yeah.
but it's I don't know, it's a very different
so
vibe.
many different types of monsters.
That being said, for like monster types, yeah, I'll admit I was thrown off. Like you got like werewolves or like
Yeah.
you got vampire
Sexy
ladies,
vampires.
sexy vampire ladies,
Sexy
and
fucking
her
vampires.
sexy bug daughters and stuff.
Yeah,
So like that's weird, but at the same time, like in Resident Evil 1, like you had to fight a giant shark or like the giant snake,
that's
and
true.
you got killer bees and, or like killer wasps or whatever. And so it's
Yeah.
like they had some weird shit too, other than
Yeah.
like when people thought of like Resident Evil, they thought of like zombies obviously.
Yeah.
But they also had the killer shark and stuff.
Killer Shark. I don't remember Resident Evil 1.
And
I think I started at 4, and then I played 5 and 6, 7, 8. I haven't played 1, 2, or 3 ever.
that's fair. Actually, I started off on 4 too, but I also got the Resident Evil 1 remake on GameCube.
GameCube, yeah.
And so like that's how I played 1 and stuff. And I didn't play OG Resident Evil 2 and 3 till like way down the line. But
Oh, and then they remade both of those too.
yeah, they remade those
Ooh.
games. But yeah, no. So it's like, there's the enemies are weird in 8, but it's not
Yeah.
exactly out of character, I guess.
No, yeah, that's true. I think it's just because, like, for me, I'm the one who associates it with zombies.
Yeah.
So, like, when it's random, like, werewolves and vampires and, like, just weird monsters, I'm like, is this really what Resident Evil
For sure.
always has been?
No, when you compare it to like 4 and 5 and stuff,
Yeah.
it's like it's very different vibe, or like
Yeah.
a different game completely.
And that doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing. It just feels weird. Like, it feels like Chris's name is the only thing making it tie in at all to the other Resident Evil games. And, like, the fucking fact that they made... Oh, he's like, that boulder punching asshole.
It's canon, bro. Accept it. All right.
I heard that. I was like, no way.
All right. We're going to talk about Chris now.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So the reason why, or like, he is very different from like Resident Evil 5 Chris, or like
Uh-huh.
OG Resident Evil 1.
Yeah.
It was because like I think like canon wise, he's been fighting bioterrorism for like 26 years now.
Years, dude.
So like the dude is a grizzled old
Yeah.
man who's seen some shit.
And I like this new take of him. How he, like I said, he looks different.
Yeah.
But like a weathered old man, badass still
yeah,
type
like
of way.
he is like, he knows how this is
Yeah.
going to go down.
Yeah.
And like that's why he doesn't want to involve Ethan and stuff, because like
Uh-huh.
obviously he doesn't want to get him killed.
Yeah.
And like in Resident Evil 6,
Mm-hmm.
you will see like he lost his entire unit and stuff. He lost Pierce, and like that stuff, like that gave him like pretty much like PTSD.
Okay.
And so that's why he's like super protective of people like that.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to lose anyone else or whatever. He's tired of this shit, and he
Yeah,
wants it
he's
to
get-
end,
he's
but
getting
it
too old for
never.
this shit.
Yeah, exactly. But it never stops, and so like that's why he's like a very different character, Nate, because
yeah.
he's just mad now.
For
Like
sure.
at this point, like he's just mad at everything.
We gotta do some Resident Evil on the channel.
Oh, for sure,
gotta play
dude.
some
For
Let's
sure.
Plays
I
of
want to do everything. I want to
dude.
start from the
And like we could do co-op for 5 and 6.
I know, dude. 6 is gonna be a trip.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I never finished 6 or 5 actually.
Oh shit.
I got on 5. I got like maybe a little over halfway. I think I got to like that part on the boat.
Okay.
That's as far as my brother and I made it, and then we just never played it again. And then 6, we we played through like half of Leon's story, and then a little bit of Chris and whatever the guy's name is story, and then we never touched the third one. Who's the third story about?
It's Sherry Birkin and Jake Mueller, I believe.
I don't know who that is.
You in time. I will not give spoilers.
Yeah.
But Sherry Birkin is the little girl from Resident Evil 2 that Leon and Claire save.
Isn't Jake Chris's new partner, or who is that guy?
No, you think Pierce.
Oh, is that in 6?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
do they ever cross? Like, do you ever get to play as Chris and Leon?
no, they do
Damn.
cross.
You don't get to play levels with them though.
Yeah.
Damn, that would be
Oh,
crazy.
actually, I don't know. I don't think Chris and Leon specifically, but I think there's like some boss fights down the line where it's like your partner gets separated with their partner. So like you're working with like a different person from a different group, and then they're working with a different person in a different
because
group.
Chris is your guy and Leon's my guy.
Chris is my guy. That's why I like when because I think it's pretty dead set that we're gonna do Resident Evil on the
for
channel.
sure.
I'm gonna make you play 4. And
You're gonna make me play 4?
I'm gonna make you play 4, and I'm gonna watch.
Uh-oh.
And then if we do like Resident Evil 5, I'm gonna play Chris. I'm calling it.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, for sure.
And then but like Resident Evil 1, if we ever decide to do that,
Yeah.
I'll probably play it. And then maybe Resident Evil 2, you can play as Leon,
Oh,
and I'll play as
God.
Claire.
Oh man. Okay, you got it all figured out. here now.
maybe we'll see. We'll talk about
We'll
it.
talk about it. Damn.
Definitely expect some sort of Resident Evil.
There'll definitely be some Resident Evil, especially because, like I was talking about PlayStation now, I think 4 is on there, and 6 is for sure on there. I don't know if 5 is, but I think that's probably not too expensive on Steam, honestly.
No, I'd be
So-
surprised if it's over $10.
Yeah, for sure. But I was thinking about some other things we can do too. Like I was thinking about playing Red Dead, like online.
Red Dead Online.
I think if we did some online like role playing games, do some role playing on Red Dead Online, or also another thing, I accidentally uploaded the first episode on a Wednesday. I know we said it was supposed to go up Thursdays, but I put it up on Anchor and it wouldn't let me remove it. So I was like, fuck it. I guess it's Wednesdays now. So this podcast will be out on Wednesdays and then Thursdays on YouTube. So
all right, yeah, a little retcon.
yeah, a little bit of a change. I was like, well, whatever, I guess, because I fucked up and I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so there's that. The new schedule for that, just so you guys can be aware of that. Trying to think of any other updates we can give channel-wise. Well, I'm getting the office set up. It's pretty nice.
We just uploaded our first official video
Yep.
of our good old rewatch of our high school film.
Which we mentioned in the podcast doing, and then we just decided to do it that night. So back to back on that, which is pretty cool.
That was fun. We got some good drinks in to
Yeah.
ease up the experience.
We can probably talk about that a little bit now that we we can reflect on that. How do you feel after letting that sit in for about a week?
After rewatching it, it wasn't as bad as I thought in my head, because I haven't watched it in years.
Yeah.
So, like, in my mind, I was thinking it was the worst thing in the world.
You were just
And
thinking like, oh, how bad it was. This really.
Yeah. After rewatching it, I can say that it wasn't bad. It was not the best,
Right.
but it wasn't bad for a couple of high schoolers.
A couple high schoolers with really no script. We had nothing.
No.
we had nothing, and oh my god, I just remember like making that, and like, dude, it was such a good time. Like, I really want to make stuff like that again, and I don't know, it was just a different lifetime. It was a different world back then.
We were
when
young.
We were in high school.
We were starry-eyed.
Yeah, so much dream, so much fucking like ambitions, and now we're like early 20s, and we're like, yeah, trying to relive our glory years, but making a podcast. But yeah, dude, it's pretty fun. I don't know, like, I like doing this podcast. It's fun, and like I like thinking about the things we're gonna do in the future, and like I got this good old, I've dug this bad boy, this little tripod out.
Ooh.
I got my camera over there, so like we could probably go, like, I don't know if you're busy this weekend, we can go see Fast and Furious 10, and we can do a nice review of that. Oh wait, I'm thinking I'm out of town this weekend. Well, sometime this week, maybe like a Thursday or something, so we can get like a video up on Friday. We can review that goddamn movie because I'm sure it's gonna be real good.
Oh,
It's gonna be real fucking nice.
I've never been disappointed by a Fast and Furious movie yet.
Yeah, I know. They're my favorite movies. My favorite franchise. Oh wait, no, Fast and Furious 9. It's
9.
not 10.
Okay.
Wait, is it 10?
It's 9 or 10. One of them. I want to
Yeah.
say it's 9.
I want to say it's 9 too. And then I think he confirmed 10 was happening. 10 is the finale, and it's part 1 and part 2.
Oh my god, they
Which-
did a parts.
Yeah, so
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I even saw 8. Yeah, is it on 9? Let me look at this. I think we're on 9. Top box F9, the Fast Saga. Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Obviously, we haven't seen 9 yet. But what do you think they're gonna do for 10?
They're going to space.
They're going to space.
Absolutely.
I think they're gonna. They're definitely going to space, but I think they're gonna blow up a chunk of the moon.
Ooh, or they're going to race on it?
I think. All right, so they're gonna be. All right.
Definitely bringing in moon cars.
Yeah, I'm calling it. All right, so this is my guess. So the bad guy, whoever the bad guy is.
Yeah, John Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, it's Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna
Ooh.
blow the moon. And, so he has an orbiting space station.
Okay.
And there's gonna be like a ring around
Yeah.
the space station,
Yeah.
and they're gonna have a nuke, a nuke that's gonna not blow up the moon. It's gonna blow up like the White House or some shit.
Oh
So it's gonna
no.
blow up Earth. Start World War
Oh,
4,
no.
3, and
Or it skips 3.
because it's so fast.
It's so fast.
That's gonna be the line. That's gonna be the tagline. They're like, this nuke is gonna set off war so fast. It's gonna be so furious.
This nuke will be so furious. I'm a family.
And so the president will be like, Dub, I need you. And then so they're gonna
Yeah,
launch.
the president's Bruce Willis.
Yeah. And then they're gonna launch each individual person on their own rocket. So their like car is gonna be attached to the rocket,
Uh-huh.
and so they land on that ring track.
Yeah, and then while they're all flying, they're all gonna have a little individual line, and Ludacris is gonna say something funny and wacky.
yeah. And as they're gonna land on the space station, and they're gonna chase off the nuke. And they're like, we gotta stop that nuke before it goes off. And then Sylvester Stallone's probably gonna be like, not so fast, dog. I've captured your girlfriend.
Oh.
And your baby.
Like, not so fast and furious. Not so fast and furious 9.
Why don't you stay cool and collected? Think through this.
And then yeah, I wonder. Have you seen 8?
I think so.
What did they do with Paul Walker? Did they kill him? This character?
Yeah, they like blew up his house, and
Oh
I think he
my
like.
God.
Yeah, I think it was like, I think that he was like in his home, and they just blew it up, and like he was like, because obviously he died outside of the
Yeah.
movie, so like they had to kill him off screen, and so they
It
just blew
seems
up his
kind of
house
fucked
with him.
up. Like, why wouldn't they say like he wanted to get out of this or something and like leave the country with his wife? Why would they kill him? That is so disrespectful. It feels like.
Nah, they have to do it. I think it was. I don't know if it was Dom specifically, but it was. I want to say someone was running up to the house
Oh my God.
as the house blew up, and then like they flew backwards. So I think they were
No,
trying to
my
be like,
family.
exactly. It's like no.
My family.
So yeah, that's how
You're
they
gonna
died.
pay for that. The
And-
Rock. Yeah, we're gonna have a movie. That's what we can do for a video. We can have a marathon and we just watch all of them straight through.
We'll die.
And just-
we either die or we'll become gear monkeys.
Yeah, next podcast I have like blonde highlights. I got like underglow in my fucking.
Yeah, the next time you see me,
Elantra.
I'm gonna be shaved with a goatee.
Yeah, you would have wife beater.
Yeah.
Yeah, we somehow adopted like the first movie personas where like Paul Walker had like spiky hair.
Yeah.
I'm like always leading on my car everywhere. I'm just, want to race for a pink slip.
You think you can race me?
Yeah, but hey, family.
Yeah, like my voice just drops like 8 octaves. Just, you think you can race me in the car?
Yeah, dude.
We talk about Nas every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Cuban Nas.
Like, well, that's right. Yeah, but I think they confirmed that they're definitely going to space. So,
I think that's been like a long
yeah.
running joke, and
I
so
don't know
like
if it's a joke though.
well, like at first it was like, oh, dude, they're gonna go to space.
Yeah.
But then now they're like,
We're gonna
let's
go to space.
Wasn't like one of their spin-off movies like a dude was like a super soldier, like Idris Elba was like a super soldier, like robot guy?
I think so. Yeah, in Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So like,
That's Idris Elba.
I thought it was.
It might be, but wow.
I could be.
I could not see him doing this.
I could be fucking up real bad and say the wrong actor.
No, that sounds right. And then Jason Statham and The Rock have to put their differences aside.
Yeah, they got their little like, will they, won't they relationship.
Yeah, like just fuck already. Hobbs and Shaw. It is Idris Elba.
Fuck yeah. All right. I know.
You're not a racist, Mike.
I know my
Look
Fast
at
and
him in the
Furious
middle.
lore.
What a badass.
Yeah. What a good actor, dude.
He is. What the fuck is he doing in a Fast and the Furious spin-off movie?
He's living his best life.
I don't like that it's Fast and the Furious Presents because that opens the door for a lot of bad things.
Yeah, dude. Do you know how many spin-off side stories they're gonna have?
I know. Now they open the door because I think Tokyo Drift wasn't a spin-off. It wasn't a Presents. So this is the first Presents that's
I
opening the
guarantee
door.
they're gonna do Fast and Furious Presents, and then go back to Tokyo or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then like, Paul Walker, why'd you die?
They're gonna have to one up it. They're gonna blow up their family in a different house now or something.
Yeah, because did they keep his wife?
Yeah, I think she was still.
So he was home alone.
Yeah, I think he was like.
God.
I think he dropped. Actually, I want to say like he dropped his family off at like a daycare or something like that.
Who blew his house up?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Who's out to get him that bad?
I don't know. Someone's like, we need to get to Dom, so let's kill Paul Walker.
Yeah, Paul Walker he wasn't even pulling the strings. It was Dom.
Yeah, exactly.
Toretto! Oh my god, dude! Those movies started off so easy, and then just at 5, I want to say, is where it just like
went balls to the wall.
It just went fucking nuts, bro. And like, God,
one of them introduced like they were riding on ice and like the submarine.
Yep, that was 8. Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
Oh my god.
Okay. That being said, one of my favorite scenes, it's pure testosterone. It is so dumb, but it's so fucking badass. Is The Rock is in the hospital. He has a broken arm, or like his arm is in a cast.
Oh my god!
And they're like, he needs to get out there because like some shit's going down. And he's like, and he flexes out
the
of his
cast
cast.
off.
He flexes out of his cast to show his like huge bicep. He's like, time to get to work. And I'm like, that is by far my most favorite scene of all time. Just how
obnoxious,
how
stupid,
dumb, but how badass at the same time. I love that scene so
flexing
much.
out of your cast.
Because
you got stuff you gotta do.
Exactly.
Got business to take care of.
Yeah. Oh man, I love it. I really do.
As long as The Rock stays in these, man, it's gonna be so like Vin Diesel and The Rock next to each other because they're both big, beefed up dudes. And, like,
But like they're having like off-screen drama though. Or I don't know if they resolved that, but like didn't they like used to or like at some point they hated each other?
Yeah, at the beginning they didn't like each other. I think they were enemies. And so are Fast and the Furious movies like rom-coms for dudes? Like, is that what this is? Like, this is what dudes like, fuck yeah, cars, guns. Like,
a power fantasy for sure, dude.
Like, oh my god.
You got fast trucks, hot babes.
Hot babes. Always the hot babes at the races.
In the booty shorts. Or just a bikini.
Yeah, but then they throw in Michelle Rodriguez as the main. We're like, we don't want to. No.
Hey, he's a ride or die.
It's like, yeah, I know I could get better, but, you know, she's kind of cool. And, like, I don't know. I think Dom turns evil in 8, doesn't he?
Yeah, because there's like that
brain control or mind control.
There's just like that trailer or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's just like, you always said you wouldn't turn your back on family, Dom. as he's like blowing them up in the like with explosions, And it was Michelle Rodriguez who said that. I was like, "You're turning your back on family, Dom.
Dom, you can't turn your back on family, Dom."
And he's just like, he just walks out.
I have no family. We're your family, Dom. We're your family.
And then at the end, he's like, "Family Allah."
Is he Sylvester Stallone now?
I'm sorry. Family Allah.
Yeah, I like that Stallone impression. That's perfect. Family Allah.
Sorry, I'm just seeing the future cast for time.
For the new bad guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Stallone is the bad guy. Bruce Willis is the president.
God damn it! It's just gonna be what was the movie? Expendables.
Expendables. Yeah.
This time Fast and Furious.
It's pretty much what it's becoming. Like Jason Statham in it, Vin Diesel, The Rock, Idris Elba.
I was supposed to say Idris Elba.
Which I don't know. They probably defeated him. The bad guy went to prison at the end.
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie. That's
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
I don't think me either. But I don't know. Because I know that was just Hobbs and Shaw. Like, Dom and stuff weren't even in it. So, like, I don't think that Idris Elba was a big enough threat for Dom to even...
Dom's just, like, sitting in his little wife beater, drinking a Crow, and he's like, yeah.
They got this one. I'm going to hang out with my family.
I don't need to grab the family for this.
And then there's Ludacris and, like, Tyrese Gibson and stuff. And their little banter. Is there like little Ludacris, little tech guy, and then Tyrese Gibson's like the badass, like, yeah, who's the new guy?
Well, and didn't they like Paul Walker died?
Yeah.
I like how we call Dom Toretto, or like we call Vin Diesel by his character, but we just call Paul Walker Paul Walker.
We call everybody else by their actor except for Dom.
So Paul Walker dies, and like didn't they like try replacing him with like a new cop? Like,
wait, did they?
Or like they didn't try. Honestly, it was like a replacement. Where it was like a blonde, like blue-eyed white boy who's like who like worked in law enforcement, is like, get me in there.
Dom's like, come here. And he puts on a little blonde wig on him.
You're Paul now.
Brian, I've missed you. What the fuck? My name's Greg. Brian.
This is your wife and daughter, or kid now.
Your house is pretty fucked up.
Do not go in houses alone.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen, because he died after 7.
It's one of those.
Because Furious 7 was the one that had "See You Again" in it.
Oh, then that was
so
for
that
sure
was the
when
one,
he
his
died.
last one. And I know at the end of it, they replaced, like, they used his brother, because his brother looked like him, Paul Walker's, and then they just CGI'd his face to, like, with Paul Walker, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucking crazy. And I was just wondering if they were to do that again in 8.
No, I think.
But they blew him up.
They blew him up.
They fucking killed him. They killed him. He's dead.
Exploding house.
Dude.
What if? Okay, if we don't find out who killed Paul Walker, the twist, like if they haven't if they haven't said who killed Paul Walker in like those movies, it's gonna be Sylvester Stallone.
No, Bruce Willis. It was the president.
No,
it was the president.
Are you
and
gonna...
then he takes down Stallone. He's like, "Mr. President, I've done it." And then Mr. President raises a gun. He goes, "Thanks, Dom. Thanks for your help." Shoots him in the chest.
It's gonna be like, okay, so they're back on the space station. Dom, they stopped the nuke, and Dom has like Sylvester Stallone pinned down with a gun to him, and he's like, "You don't know the truth, Dom."
Yeah,
and it's like, are you sure your friends are your or your family is really your family? And he like, Dom's like, yeah,
you son of a bitch, you take it back.
And then he like kills Stallone, and then he goes to the president, who now he considers his family apparently, and he's like,
welcome to the family.
and then that's when Bruce Willis pulls out the gun. He's like, you should have listened to Stallone.
They all have that voice.
That's my tough guy voice.
And then Bruce Willis takes his mask off and he's Stallone. I'm like, what?
Hey, Michelle, what do you think about this? And like Michelle's like, what are you talking about, Dom? she pulls off her mask.
She's Bruce Willis.
Yippee, yippee-ki-yay.
Mr. President, what? I've been fucking you all along. You've been fucking me all along, Dom.
I told you should have been so fast and furious, Dom.
Oh my god. Dude, that's how they need to end it. Dude, that would be the perfect finale for this whole stupid fucking thing. If it was just
And then in the background, you got The Rock and Jason Statham fighting you just up in the background. They're having their own movie right now.
Just choreograph this badass battle on top of a moving train. What the fuck is going on there?
Are we in space?
The train goes off a ramp. Holy shit! Through a ring of fire over sharks, like robot sharks with laser beams. Oh my god, that's really how it needs to end. It needs to go that far.
See, like, I don't think it's gonna be that wild.
It's gotta be at this point. We said it. Now hey, if you're listening to this, director of let's see who directed 9. I think it's some guy named Justin Wan, I believe. Hold on, I think it's on the main page.
Dude, I'm gonna cry.
Lin.
I'm gonna cry tears of joy if they get Sylvester Stallone. I really want him to be in the movie now.
Dude, if Sylvester Stallone's in 10, has he been in the other ones at all?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't think so either.
So there's still a chance. It's not impossible.
It's gotta be either Stallone or like Jean-Claude Van Damme, like I said earlier. And he's like doing the splits over 2 fighter jets.
Yeah, he's gonna be fighting them off, and he had one of the moves is he does an aerial split.
And he turns into an actual helicopter and he just spins. He's got like blades at the bottom of his shoes.
I'm getting away. I'm getting away, Dom. Isn't he like German or some shit?
Go back here. I'm getting away, Dom.
I'm flying away, Dom.
I'm flying away, Dom.
Your cars can't catch me in space, Dom. And he's
get back here. It sounds like Batman. Get back here. I'm getting away, Dom. This is the bitchiest voice.
I'll see you later, Dom. Catch me in space.
Oh, you have to be faster and furious, sir.
You're not fast and furious yet, Dom.
It's gonna be Fast and Furious 10, Faster and Furiouser.
The fastest and the furious.
The fastest and the furious. Oh my god, dude, that was all based off an arcade game.
Really?
Yeah, it was based off the little arcade games of the Fast and the Furious.
I did not know that.
Like that's why I don't remember which one it was. It was really dumb, and Dom's car does like the wheelie like in the game. Which, what the fuck? How do you have your car do a fucking wheelie, bro?
Dude, those movies are wild. I love those movies so much.
They're so dumb, but they're so amazing.
Now we have to. We talked about it too much. We have to do like a little movie review.
Yeah, we definitely got to review it.
Fast and Furious night.
Oh, I'm ready for that. That'd be fucking amazing.
If you don't show up with a wife beater on, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Dude, yeah. We'll have to wear wife beaters and like those little like early 2000s sunglasses. Like, you know the ones.
Shitty shades.
Yeah, you know the ones.
We'll
they
just
look
buy
like goggles.
we'll buy a shit ton of Corona beers and just like to family.
To family. I actually still have a bunch of wife beaters. We can actually make this app and we can turn this into a video too. Corona beers. Dom's drink of choice. Is that confirmed? Is that canon?
I'm pretty sure. Sure. I think like you see them drink Coronas a lot. I really hope so.
Yeah, that's funny. Jesus Christ, The Rock. When The Rock joined, that's how I knew it was going to be shit.
What are you talking about, dude? The Rock? No way.
The star of the Tooth Fairy and the Game Plan. Dude, the little girl from the Game Plan has grown up, bro. And like, it's crazy to me.
How old is she though?
Probably our age. And like,
Jesus
she was in the
Christ.
newest American Pie movie.
Really?
American Pie Girls Rule. It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It's really bad. And like, oh my god. It's like, it's weird because it's the first movie again, but like in the perspective of women instead of the guys.
So they like.
And like more modern. But like, every aspect of it is worse.
So they like ghostbusted it.
Yeah,
With, like, just like an
yeah,
all-girl cast.
yes, yeah, and then like, oh, they all fight over this one same dude, and like,
Oh.
so it's like the first movie, but like at least the first movie they all had like there was couples, you know,
Right.
and they're all like, we just need to like, but like this one like, fuck you, I want him. No, you're not getting it. I want him. I met him first, and like it's like it's kind of fucking degrading to women. Honestly.
I was about to say, girls don't act like that in
No,
high school, do
and
they?
like, of course, dude, the kid from Diary of a Wimpy Kid's in it.
Really?
Yeah, the kid who plays Greg Heffley is in it.
No way.
Yeah, he's like the goofy guy who's friends with the hot guy, and then he ends up banging Stifler's cousin, who Stifler, like how Stifler's related to all these different people in all the movies.
There's always like a Stifler in every.
Yeah, so the female Stifler this time, and he bangs her.
Nice.
And he's got a fucking hog, dude.
Nice.
It's huge. Like there's a shot from the back where he takes his pants out and it hangs down between his legs.
No.
It's really weird, man. And
I don't know. I don't know how I would react if I saw that fucking Greg Heffley hanging dong.
Greg Heffley. Wish it was Roderick.
Yeah.
Wish it would have been Roderick. Greg Heffley hanging dong. That might be the title of this episode.
Dude, what a fucking testosterone filled episode. We got Man's Country Camping, we got Fast and Furious Cars.
Yeah, and
we got
Greg Heffley.
Greg Heffley and his dog.
His master dong.
Damn, dude.
But yeah, it's a really god awful fucking movie. I watched it like last October. I had like a marathon of like shitty movies, like not intentionally. Like I watched that one. And that was like Adam Sandler made his newest like Halloween movie, the Hubie Halloween. So I watched those two back to back, and I was like, I can't take this anymore. I really can't. There was a third movie I watched, and it was like, I watched them all back to back to back, and I think I like contemplated suicide in that moment because it was just such a rough night. Let's look here. Where is it? Oh, Hubie Halloween, American Pie. Oh, never mind. I just watched those two back to back, but. Jesus Christ. I just checked my letterbox. Do you have letterbox?
I do not.
You should get that, Mike. And then the people who are listening back home can follow us on there and see what movies we're watching.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, man. So, and you can review them and stuff. I've reviewed a few movies. But yeah, man. Been going for about an hour now. Probably go ahead and wrap up. If you have any closing topics or closing statements to make.
Remember, you are not a man unless you drink Coronas.
Yep.
You have a muscle car that can also fly into space. You're definitely not a man if you don't sound like Sylvester Stallone.
Just so confusing. Just everybody sounds the same.
You need a wife beater, and you either have to have baby blue eyes or you need to be bald.
Yep. and most importantly, family.
Family.
You need your family.
You need your family.
And if that includes Michelle Rodriguez, then fine, I guess. But all right.
Bonus points for Bruce Willis or Sylvester Stallone or John Claude.
I really hope that either one of them are in this movie. John Claude.
What if it's gonna be both?
It's all three.
All three.
And they actually cast Bruce Willis as the president.
Yeah, Bruce Willis is the president, and then it'll be a tag team Evo duo. Duo of Sylvester Stallone and John Claude Van Damme. Yeah.
That's a movie I'd actually pay to watch.
Yeah.
I will lose my mind. People will have to go back to this podcast if either of them or any three of them are in this. Then we are onto something here.
Yeah, you gotta come back if we called one of the actors or if they blow up a chunk on the moon. Yeah. That's a personal thing for me.
and then the president sends them on their mission to save the moon.
And one of them turns out to be wearing a mask, and it's just Sylvester Stallone or Bruce Willis underneath.
Yeah, but all right, that was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, thanks for watching or listening, guys.
Yeah, watching or listening. This will be up on like we said, audio platforms on Wednesdays, and Thursdays will be on YouTube. So go check out the YouTube channel. Go check out Spotify, or I think it's on Google Music and Apple Music as well now.
Hell yeah.
And a bunch of other things that I don't think anybody uses. But yeah, so thank you guys for listening.
Take it easy.
Goodbye.